Thank you for tuning in to the Survivor Not By Chance podcast. We discuss survivor stories from all walks of life with guests who have turned their traumatic experiences into inspirational stories. The show is for entertainment purposes only. We do not claim to be medical professionals, nor do we give medical advice. Let's get started. Come on in and enjoy the show.
Let's meet Asia Carroll, host of Survivor Not By Chance podcast. Asia is the author of The Pressures of Becoming a Diamond. She is a life coach here to help you through life's issues. Asia is also a psychic medium. Let her dive into your future. Contact Asia at www.survivornotbychance.com.
Welcome to Survivor Not By Chance podcast. I am finally back, y'all. It's been a minute. I know it's been some time, but I've been taking the rest that I need and the rest that I desire and deserve. I know we all have so much going on in our lives. So many things are pulling at us. So many people are pulling at us. But if you don't take time to have self-care, you can put yourself in a space of loneliness. You can put yourself in a space of depression. And so I take time so that I don't have to go back into those moments of where I used to be. And so I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, please like and subscribe to all of my audio platforms. I am on Pandora, Amazon Music, and quite a few other audio platforms. And so today we're going to talk about human design. I'm super excited about our special guest being here today. And it's long overdue. I should have had her here a long time ago. But I'm so grateful that we have the ability for both of our schedules to match up. And so I'm going to pull some cards just to see what Spirit has to say to us before we learn more about what human design is. Do you know what human design is? Do you know that each and every person has their own makeup in their human design? Well, let's see what the Spirit has for us. Spirit, what are we? Ooh, okay. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. And this is literally going into what we're going to talk about today. This is so amazing. The first card that came out says karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. There's nothing in the past life that can't be addressed in the current life. And so there are so many of us who get stuck on the past, some of the mistakes that you may think you made in the past, some of the decisions you have made in the past. You get stuck there and you don't want to move forward, but you have to move forward in order for your life to continue to go on. Karma is not just somebody doing something wrong to you and it coming back to you, okay? It has so many different facets of it. Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So there is a format out there for us to know how we can maneuver in this life, in our journey. One, you have to trust and know that Source has your back. You're going to get everything that you desire and you deserve based on trusting that it's going to come to you. You also have to detach. Detachment. With detachment, you will finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So a lot of times we try to hold on to these different attachments, people, places, and things, thinking that those things are going to help us get to where we need to be, help us get to where we desire. But some things you have to detach from. You cannot get to your highest good still holding on to people, places, and things that are not bringing you what you desire and you deserve. Divine Source, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are source for all. So here we go back into trusting in the divine, trusting that source is going to work it out for you. Help me know that all of my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So this literally is going in with the karma card as well. Like all of these cards are aligned. Basically, you just have to let go, trust, and believe and know that everything that you desire, everything you need is going to work according to your favor. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward and bring our guests on. I'm so excited. Queen Tiara, thank you for joining.
Thank you so much. So I am just overjoyed at those card pulls you just did. If
Wow.
that's not human design in a nutshell, I don't know what is.
Yes. So I was saying it was literally going to be tied in, and I'm so grateful. Like you all see, I pulled the cards. I'm not like pre-organizing them, you know. All right, so please introduce yourself, Queen. Tell us who you are, what you do, what you about.
Yes. Well, first and foremost, thank you so much because I love me some you. You are such a light worker, just a beautiful soul inside and out. So I just want to thank you for having me on your show. But my name is Tierra Womack, and I am a human design and gene key based business mentor, alignment and wealth coach for female entrepreneurs. So basically, those women who are looking to be more aligned in their life, they have success in their business or in their life, in their community, and they're still looking for more. They're still feeling like there's more for me. You know, it may be what is my purpose, money mindset in regards to money sabotage that you're continuously doing to yourself and or may not even be aware of in your life. And in just, trying to facilitate and find freedom in every way that we can in our business.
Mm, that is so amazing. And so, how do you um how do you go about finding clients and knowing who needs help?
Well, the thing about it is, with me being a generator energy or a generator human design type, I wait to respond for people who are saying, hey, I am unfulfilled. They're having conversations saying, hey, I'm successful, but I find a way to spend almost all of my money every month because that's a place of comfort, this place of lack that I'm used to.
Mm.
And so just in general conversation, a lot of word of mouth referral as well. But
That's
yeah, just general conversation with women.
Yes, that's amazing. You're doing amazing work, and so many women need your services. And so, one thing I want to touch on today, one of the things that you specialize in, and I'm so excited to bring this to our audience, is human design. What is human design?
Yes. So human design, it is a tool. It's information. Okay. So I feel like if you know your birth sign, you need to know your human design type. Okay. It's just information, but it's a tool that helps you understand how to move with money, how to move with people, your strengths, your weaknesses, even your personality to a certain degree, but it's not a personality type of test or, assessment, anything like that.
Mhm.
And human design basically is all about us being energetically created to be
Mm.
prosperous. First
Yes.
and foremost, prosperous, happy, to be fulfilled, and how we are energetically created individually, okay, to fulfill our purpose. Human design also will tell you what your purpose is. If you're like, you know what, I kind of know, or I don't know what the hell my purpose is, human design will help pinpoint what that could look like for you, specifically for you.
Yeah.
So it's mind blowing. It's changed my life as an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur 17 years, and even hitting the coveted seven figures in my business and all of that, I still wasn't fulfilled. I
Mm.
wasn't aligned. I was chasing money. And
Mm.
so when I was able to really step back and incorporate human design into my life and understanding like why I move the way I do, why traditional marketing doesn't work, even in relationships with your children, like human design ties into so many different areas. That's when I really saw the balance with like, okay, I can be fulfilled. I can go from being exhausted and unfulfilled to aligned. And I call it the anti-hustle millionaire. Making the money
Yes.
with ease and flow, ease and flow.
Yes, I love that. I love that because so much, especially in our community, we talk about hustling, hustling, hustling. I got to make this money, hustling, hustling, hustling. But you constantly hustling. Are you even resting? Are you even allowing your body to heal and get all of the proper nutrients and the water and the things that you need to put inside of it? You don't have the time to do it because you're always hustling. And so we have this idea that we have to work hard for money. I'm looking at the comment. Tanisha said, yes, I need that. Okay.
Hey, Tanisha.
Let me tell y'all, if you are interested in finding out what your human design is, your human design makeup is, Tiara is the queen to do it for you. Okay. I had my chart pulled and I was so amazed when I had my chart pulled because I thought I had to always just work on one thing at one time because people would say to me, oh, well, you have to just focus on one goal, focus on that one goal. But every time I focused on one goal, I got bored out of my mind and I had to figure out something else to do. And so if you can, Queen, please just let's talk about the master what is it called? Master.
The types?
Yeah.
Oh, the manifesting generators, which you are. Yes. So there are 5 types in human design. One is 4 with the subtype, I should say. And so Queen Asia is what's considered a manifesting generator. So for her, like she said, it's important as that type to step fully into you being multi-passionate. Okay, manifesting generators always have multi-passions, and not to say that the other types don't, but manifesting generators are the only type that should pursue all of these different passions at once, whereas everyone else will get burned out if we don't focus on one thing at once. So in marketing, in your business, in life, when someone says, oh, just like Queen Asia said, stay on one path, focus on that one thing first. Well, that may not be what fulfills you. Right. And so understanding how your makeup is and knowing that there is no right or wrong, it just is, what it is. So for instance, I'm a generator. So generators are like the great builders of society. We can take ideas and we can literally have so much attention to detail to put great things in place. But with that being said, we are also the only type that can replenish our energy source, meaning all the other 4 types have to take downtime and rest. Whereas a generator, if I am lit up by what I'm doing, I can go to bed exhausted at night and I will wake up bright and early tomorrow, ready to go and do whatever it is that I'm in love with. Okay. However, if I am not lit up by something, as a generator, once I agree to do something, whether it lights me up or not, I will see it through. So if I'm doing something that doesn't light me up, I will be exhausted. I will burn out. And that's not true generator fashion. That's not our energetic makeup. You see what I'm saying? And so how I will know that I am out of alignment is I will be frustrated. When I'm frustrated, that is the quickest sign for me to know that I am out of alignment right now. And when I am in a satisfied state, when I feel satisfaction in my life in the moment, then that is my clue that I am in alignment. And that's based off of my design. Now, with you, Queen Asia, you're also I think you're a 2-4 in your profile. And so that 4 is so key because you're networking for success. So you see how you are pouring into us in this group manner, and pretty much everything that you do is in that community type of field because of that 4. So as long as you continue to have thriving, healthy, happy relationships around you, you cannot not succeed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's the truth.
And so you said it was 4 types, right? Did we go over all 4?
Yep. Nope. So those are just 2. The manifesting generator is considered to be a subtype of both manifestors and generators, which a generator I am. So manifestors are individuals, they initiate,
Mhm.
okay? They are the ones who say, okay, this needs to be done, and they get things going. All right. And then you have projectors. They're like the great eagles. They can fly over. They say, okay, I can see 10 miles down the road. This is how we get this done. Right. So when you're building a team or even in relationships, again, it's great dynamics between, for instance, a manifesting generator and a generator, a manifestor and a projector. Okay.
Mm.
And then you have reflectors. So only 1% of the world, 7.6, I think, billion people we're up to now, only 1% are reflectors. So one of my sons is a reflector. And these are individuals who are here to really show us as a community, as humanity, where we are off kilter energetically because they reflect everything
Wow.
back. So when you have a reflector amongst you and they are feeling off, their environment isn't fulfilling them, they are just reflecting what it is that they see.
Mm. That is
So
interesting.
so it's so interesting, the dynamics. For instance, like I said, if you have a business, you would do really well to have manifesting generators and generators on your team, because again, generators, we keep going.
Yes.
And all of the other energy sources have to take a break, right? So therefore, if you're feeling a little depleted of energy, you can almost use some of our energy. If we're lit up, we have a never-ending source of energy. Okay. So if you're in a relationship with a generator, for instance, and you feel tapped out, that's when you can tap into your partner's energy as well.
Mm. That's beautiful. That
Mhm.
allows you to know that, where you are, depending on how you feed off of energy. If you have a partner that has overactive in their energy, you can receive from their energy. That's amazing.
Yeah, and like projectors, for instance, projectors are only meant to work 2 to 4 hours a day. So when you talk about someone who, because again, they guide everything, right? They are the great guides and overseers. So
Wow.
therefore, they're very efficient. So they don't need to work 8 hour, 5 hour, 10 hour, 12 hour days. They just don't. They will burn out. So when
Mm.
a projector is fully embracing their human design, then they can say, okay, I've been conditioned. Because what was one of the words that you had? Truth, karma.
Okay, so it was karma,
Hmm.
trust,
Hmm.
divine source,
Hmm.
and detachment.
Okay, detachment. I knew it was one of those. Detachment from the conditioning that we have been raised to think we are, detaching from the stories of who our family, our ancestors, society, we tell ourselves we are, when it's not based on your human design and things that fill you up. So,
Yes.
for instance, a projector may have been conditioned to be raised like a generator, where you just keep going and going and going and going, right? But that will tire them out. So a projector could feel very lazy if
Mm.
they're not working, right? But then they're exhausted because they're not in their working within their human design. So when a projector can work 2 to 4 hours, they get more done in those 2 to 4 hours than any other type. And they are fulfilled and they are moving forward, they are progressing, and they are able to really settle into their human design. Whereas somebody else may be working 8 hours and they can look over there and say, okay, that's you. It's all good.
Mhm.
I don't have to make myself feel bad because I'm resting. And then a projector, in the other hours of the day, they are meant to pursue their passions. So a
Mm.
lot of times a projector can feel like, I'm not doing what it takes to succeed in life, or, fulfill my purpose, because they are in that smaller time window of doing.
Yeah.
And then the other time they're just out living life and pursuing again their passions and those things that light them up. But when you know that's your design, you can settle into that and detach from what you think you're supposed to be doing.
Yes. Now, how will this tie into someone finding out what their purpose is?
So if I have your just a few key pieces of information, including your birth time, your birth date, your birth city, and your name, I can tell you exactly what your purpose is. And the
Wow.
thing about human design is it goes very deep. It's very complex. It's a blend. It's scientific. It's Eastern modalities, and so it's not something that's just like some quiz, right? But at the end of the day, it can go very deep in regards to those karmic cycles, in regards to those connected to you to complete. It's called different circuits and different channels that you have within your chart. And so once you know your purpose, then you can see how you are literally energetically created to fulfill that purpose. No one else can fulfill that purpose in the way that you can. It's like your own soul fingerprint. It's fascinating. Like
Yes, it is.
it blows my mind. It blows my mind.
And so I would like to share that when I had my chart pulled, primarily Queen just told me I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and with my purpose. And I felt it. But just to get that confirmation based on my human design, I'm flowing in alignment with my purpose. I'm not frustrated as much as I used to be in regards to the work that I'm doing. I have time to rest when I need to rest. I have time to, keep moving when I need to keep moving because I'm in alignment. And
Mhm.
so the the chart for the human design is so amazing. Just getting confirmation on what your purpose is in life. Like,
Mhm.
how many of us question what our purpose is? How many of us?
Listen, Queen, and I mean, you know what I mean? It's just like I said, it's mind blowing to me where we go through life questioning ourselves. And human design says, no, come back to source, to intuition. Take your mind out. Your mind is always going to relive the old story in the past and
Mhm.
also live in the future. Take your heart out in regards to just being guided by emotions and go to your intuition that is guided by your spirit guides, your ancestors, your future most prosperous self, your future most happy self. Like that is what you use as your guidance system. And like you said, to understand, even if, because again, you can pull, there's so many great resources out there. You can pull your chart, and then when you get it, you're like, oh, this is
Mhm.
interesting. But when you actually implement certain parts, all of it may not resonate with you. And that's fine because, again, it's information. But like you said, now when you are frustrated and angry as an MG or a manifesting generator, you're out of alignment. You don't have to question it.
Mhm.
And when you have peace and you are satisfied, that's when you are in alignment, and you are meant to respond to the world, respond to people that are in your life and your business. You're meant to respond to the needs within your business. And then when you do that and then you inform people, this is what we're going to do, then you're unstoppable.
Yes, yes, I love it. And just knowing your purpose, knowing when you're out of alignment and when you're in alignment, that can save you so much time, so much heartache, so much pain. So
Mhm.
why not do what you can to avoid that in the long run and bring peace to your life? Because when I was operating in different sceneries in regards to work, I had no peace.
Mhm.
Now, there were some other influences behind that, including trauma. But if you're filled up with trauma and you're working out of alignment, out of your human design, think about the disasters and the disastrous things that can happen as a result of you not being in alignment.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and talking about the effects, for me, your health is your wealth, your time is your wealth. And so when you don't have time to enjoy the success you've created in your life, when you don't have the health to enjoy the success you've created in your life, and you are out of alignment, then everything that you've done, all that hard work is really for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, I scream from the rooftops. We are here to be prosperous. We were born to be prosperous. And
Right.
we were only born with two fears: fear of loud noises and fear of falling. Other than that, any other fear we have is man made and self made. So, therefore, it's like if you know that you're here to literally born to be prosperous, born to be abundant and happy, I feel like any way that you can live in that vein, especially like you said, with all the craziness going on in the world, any place that you can grab your happiness, it's like, why not? It's just information. At least know the information and then use it how you see fit.
Yes, I love that. Well, thank you so much for explaining to us what human design is. If you are interested in finding out your purpose, that alone, just finding out what your purpose is. I've had quite a few people ask, how do you find out your purpose? Human design, okay? Key answer, human design. Reach out to Queen Tiara. She will be able to help you. Let me pull up her website. Here we can go to the bravewaytribe.com. Reach out to her there. But before we go, I want to talk about some of the things that you have going on. You have a lot of amazing events and opportunities that are coming up. Like, I don't even want to like once I start touching one thing, it's like so many different things. Like you have ready to do the quantum leap, life coaching. You have the roadmap to your strategy calls. If someone wants to speak at your events, join me on the goddess tour. What is the goddess tour, Queen? Tell us about this.
Oh, the goddess tour. Okay, so in November, I will be going to Africa, to Zanzibar and Lamu. We are, and when I say we, it's myself and two other women. We are facilitating this goddess tour, and it's just meant to really get back to whatever a goddess means to you. Okay, like whatever
Mhm.
that term means to you, but in this beautiful land where you can, as women, as Black women, get back to our roots and just be in beautiful accommodations, doing various cultural things within the community, but also spending a lot of time getting to the root of our money story, getting to the root of our
Mhm.
limiting beliefs, getting to the root of how we are kind of created and taught in society not to feel like the goddesses that we are,
Right.
naturally are. And so the goddess tour is November 3rd through the 13th.
Oh, that is so
I
awesome.
think so. We only have 12 spots, and I think that we have two or three left.
Okay.
So if anyone's interested, feel free to reach out, DM me. But I can almost guarantee. I don't want to, guarantee a
Yes.
thousand percent, but I can guarantee 99.9% that your life will change.
Oh,
Your
wow.
life
That
will
sounds
change.
so amazing. Oh,
Mhm.
and then you also do something that I'm super excited about that I want you to talk about really quickly. The prosperity parties.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I just had my first one last Saturday. It was amazing. It was intimate as well. 10 women, because I feel like sometimes we need those smaller settings so we can feel safe. We
Yes.
can feel, able to share in these vulnerable stories with our background, our money, all of those things. So we just talked about money mindset, and I coached these women, and there were a lot of tears, there were a lot of laughs, and I was able to give away some goodies because I love giving. And it just was good, just getting to the root. That first prosperity party was about getting to the root of our money story. And so I'll be
Mm,
doing those quarterly, and
yes.
this is a ball. So if you're in Atlanta, reach out so you can come to the next one.
Yes. I definitely, please let me know in advance when you plan it so I can try my best to get to Atlanta. I have never been there. So this will be the best time for me to come.
Yes. Oh, you'll love Atlanta. Oh, I'm excited
Oh,
for you to come.
yes. Thank you so much, Queen. And so, is there anything else that you would like to share with the audience before we go?
No, I would just say trust, So going back to Queen Asia's card pull, trust in yourself that you are here to do great things in the world. No matter what your circumstances are, no
Mhm.
matter how you may feel, no matter your parental history, the community that you've been raised in or that you may even still live in. Know that you are here to do great things. And, if you decide to dive into human design and just learn a little bit more about, again, your purpose or how you are energetically created to move throughout the world, throughout your day, throughout life, with money, with people, then just understand, like, take the information, sit with it, because it can be a lot. And if you have questions, please, please, please feel free to reach out and just make sure you let me know that you came from Queen Asia.
Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you being here, Queen. You are amazing as always. You are literally helping us learn what our purpose is. I'm telling y'all, if y'all really want to know your purpose, please reach out to Queen Tiara. She will be able to assist you and helping you with learning what your human design is. Not only that, but she can help you get your money together. Okay. Help you with some prosperity parties. Like, she's gonna get you all together. She
Yes.
is the truth, and I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to have built a friendship with you, Queen. You are truly amazing, and I truly honor you, and I thank you so much.
Thank you. Again, I love me some you. I just really appreciate you having me on, and your community is always amazing, and you are amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
My pleasure, Queen. So I'll talk to you soon. Thanks again.
Bye.
All right, y'all. So I appreciate you all bearing with me through my moments of rest and moments of coming in and out. So we will be having another show. We're not going to do shows every week moving forward anymore. It was just too much for me to maintain doing a show every week and maintaining all of my clients as well as everything else that I have going on. Every Tuesday night, I do host meditations in a group form on Zoom. If you are interested in participating in the meditations, please go to the link in any of my social media bios. And just for you all to know, I am not out there scamming people. There is somebody who has copied my profile, pretending to be me, and they're trying to get money from people. I will never DM you and ask you and tell you I see your aura and I need you to pay me $80, $100, or nothing like that. I don't have time to be doing that, okay? So y'all be careful out there. There are people, when people see other people elevating, this is what happens. This comes with elevation. I take it with strides. I just want you all to protect yourself and know that it is not me. I will never reach out to you and ask you to give anything to me. Now, I will offer services to you if we have interacted or had an exchange. But if I've never had an exchange with you, I am not just reaching out to you. So no, that is not Asia Carol. All right, so moving forward, I have a special show that's going to come in 2 weeks. So not this week, Wednesday, in 2 weeks. Let me see the date so I can make sure that I have it right. And I believe it is going to be August 17th, but I will post flyers to let you all know. I have someone that I've been working with. She is so amazing. And she and I are going to do live readings together as a duo. That is going to be so phenomenal. We are also doing private readings together in a group form with it's her and I as readers and reading for one person. And we've done it before, and those readings are on point. So if you're interested in a reading, please reach out to me. If you're interested in life coaching sessions, please reach out to me. If you are interested in Reiki healing sessions or any sound healing sessions, please reach out to me. I also offer plant medicine. If any of you have seen some of the videos of me serving my clients plant medicine. These plant medicines help decalcify your pineal gland. They help open you up spiritually so that you're using your intuition as your first instinct and you're not second guessing yourself. We second guess ourselves so much. We need to stop that because your first instinct is always right. So these plant medicines help open that up for you so that you can know that you're walking in your purpose. You can know that you're following your path and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I say all the time, I love you all. I'm sending so much love, peace, and blessings to each and every one of you. May you have an amazing evening.
Thank you for listening to the Survivor Not by Chance podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you to today's guest. We are survivors not by chance. We survive because we fought to survive. Peace and blessings to you all.